If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
The argument as to who in what sport has been the greatest, Babe Ruth or Michael Jordan, an argument I really didn't think Tom Brady belonged in. He absolutely does.
What did Tom Brady prove last night?
Oh, man, a lot, like you said. But if I had to focus in on one thing, something that not only was inspirational to me, but something I would share with my children, let me tell you what I learned by watching Tom Brady yesterday. That the Chiefs got too focused on achievement after the equal sign. How's it all going to add up? Are we going to be a dynasty? We going back to back, run it back, as they kept wearing those T-shirts and talking about it all year? Okay. And Tom Brady, with all of his greatness, which is even greater than the Chiefs, matter of fact, it's greater than any other NFL franchise in history right now with his 7th ring, he showed me that he embodies what the process is, which is starting at square one. Let's talk about everything Tom Brady had to deal with. And then watching him once again be a Super Bowl MVP for the 5th time, extending that lead he has in that category as well. Tom Brady has to leave a destination that he's been in for 20 years, a system, 20 years, an identity that's now being renewed and really has to be restored somewhere else. He goes to a coach who's never won a Super Bowl. He goes to a situation where his offensive coordinator, my boy, Byron Leftwich, who I chopped it up with this morning, actually was drafted after Tom Brady and retired before Tom Brady, but now is his offensive coordinator in authority. How crazy is that? Then he goes to that situation, looks around. This is Tom Brady, who has the most wins of any quarterback in NFL history, looking around at a franchise with the most losses in sports history. And he just looks at all this adversity, adds it all up and says, is that all? Is that it? Let's go. And he got to work, where I saw the Chiefs not getting back to work in the same respect. They skipped square one. Tom Brady went to square one because he knew it was a new situation. Plus, he knew what is the ingredient for my success. The most important ingredient, his main ingredient, is his focus, man. He focused on the details, where the Chiefs just focused in on the summation of what those details look like. So what I learned from Tom Brady is simple. No matter how great you are at anything, never think that you're a master of the first step unless you bring yourself back to that place. That's what I learned, and that's what I'm sharing.
So Tom Brady, playing in an era where it's hardest to win, is now winning at a clip that we haven't seen, especially in the sport of football. Like, so he won in New England, and we was all wondering, hey, is it Brady or is it Belichick? Then he moves to Tampa. I had my doubts. Y'all all know I had my doubts. You didn't, but I did. I was like, ain't no way he about to come out here and win a Super Bowl. Ain't no way that'll happen. Not only does he show up in Tampa, but year one, no offseason, wins a Super Bowl. The winning, it goes where Tom Brady goes.
Yes, it does.
Like New England, Tom Brady leaves there, they don't win. Tampa, they don't win. Tom Brady shows up, they win. Whatever the equation is, plus Tom Brady equals Super Bowl.
Preach.
I don't care what begets that phrase. Whatever the equation is, plus Tom Brady equals Super Bowl. And I think that's what he proved, is like, it doesn't matter the circumstances. It doesn't necessarily matter the obstacles. If you throw me in the equation, then you are going to equal a championship or some caliber of excellence that you haven't previously experienced.
I was wrong. Tom Brady never fell off a cliff.
Good job. Now you can have your snack and enjoy recess. Good job, Max. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. The studio's giving you a round of applause. That's all I asked.
Tom Brady is coming off the best game this season, but I think he threw the ball better Sunday than I've seen him throw in a year and a half, 2 years. And he's had some bad moments. The pick sixes, forgetting that it was 4th down, but to bounce back with the way he threw the ball on Sunday, I was very impressed. Now, did I think Tom Brady could play well? Yes, I thought he could play well given what he had. I'm surprised that he's playing as well as he is so early. And I think the biggest thing is, I don't care what anybody says, this is not Bruce Arians' offense. They're letting Tom Brady do what Tom Brady does.
So, Eric, think about this. The 43-year-old Tom Brady leads the whole league in what Pro Football Focus calls big-time throws. He's got 24. He also leads the league in fewest what they call turnover-worthy throws. So you combine big time plus fewest turnover worthy, you got a team that's got a shot to win it all. Because Jameis, through this point last year, that team had 17 turnovers through 7 games. Now they have 7. They're +5 in turnover differential. That's how you win championships.
Absolutely.
And you can see Tom Brady, after he threw that little fit on the sidelines in that game in question at Chicago, he went after, he roasted his offensive line on the sideline. All of a sudden, they're playing the cleanest football in the league. No turnovers the last 2 games, no sacks the last 2 games. He is now imposing his sort of New England Patriot way culture on Tampa, and they're starting to resemble the way the Patriots play.
In all seriousness,
Well, go ahead.
should Tom Brady retire?
Yes, he should. He won't, but he should.
Tom Brady has had a full Hall of Fame career in the time since I made the Cliff prediction. Well done, Max Kellerman.
He's possibly the greatest quarterback ever. Possibly? Who else would you suggest?
I'm a Joe Montana, man. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm just see that San Francisco helmet. I don't like that he signed it for me. I'm not a 49er fan, but I'm a Joe Montana guy.
He's going back to the Super Bowl. He bested Montana. Montana, who was 4-0 in Super Bowls, 13 touchdowns, no interceptions. And then, he has Jerry Rice and he's in a great system. He goes to Kansas City, takes him to the AFC Championship game. Brady did one better. He goes to the NFC, goes to the Bucs, and takes him to the Super Bowl by beating Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers on the road. Brees, after losing to Brees and his team twice. And Aaron Rodgers is the MVP. And he goes on the road and beats them by outplaying them when it counted. I talked about Aaron Rodgers just now. Drew Brees also. Fourth quarter, what's going to happen? Tie game. We know what's going to happen. Brady ain't going to mess it up. He was amazing. He's been amazing. When I say he's had a full Hall of Fame career since I made the Cliff prediction, I just got to give it up. If from the moment I made the Cliff prediction, it's been 5 seasons, any quarterback who ever lived had a 5-year career and said, okay, I'm going to hang it up, and did what Brady just did. 4 Super Bowl appearances. Playing the way he's played, only 1 season really where he wasn't great. He was only okay at the last season in New England, which it does appear now was because of what everyone's saying, lack of weapons. Because when you gave him weapons, he was great when he needed to be. He proved that not only is he the greatest of all time, but in fact, he's been better than Aaron Rodgers, which I never thought was the case. If you have the requisite arm strength, then in fact, what it turns out is decision-making and leadership are the most important things at the quarterback position. We've seen it with Brady time and again. It was important for him to do it without Belichick. I don't care how stacked the Bucs were. He just did it. I stand down. He is the GOAT and the boat and everything else.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day.